Hello! I'm back. Sorry for the wait. I mentioned we were doing an Aria of Sorrow randomizer here now. And this is... I know I know it's a bit of a jump from playing Magic and such, but this is the... There was an update to it 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago? A day ago? Like, maybe a day ago. I think it was actually yesterday, factually. So, for those who don't know, the Aria of Sorrow randomizer is a small program that alters the items and souls within the game of Aria Sorrow to be in different places. So rather than getting Gravekeeper at the beginning, you might get Claim Selesh, things like that. Souls of enemies are randomized. Hammer Shop is Souls of enemies are randomized. Hammer Shop is randomized. Item drops are randomized, but the new come on in, Medibad. I'm in the zone for a reason. I'm hanging out in the Discord specifically for intruders. But the update changes the souls you need for true ending. It also has a custom setup, but it changes the souls you need for true ending. They're randomized now. Yeah. So, is there a way to find out? Yes, there is. Maybe if you go ahead and do some reading, we will. Maybe if we do some reading, together we'll learn. So we're gonna be skipping all this stuff here. So, yeah, the ancient books have been changed. So. The rules are still the same. The souls we need to complete the game will be found in the castle, not on enemies. They could still be on enemies, obviously, but they'll be in little soul containers. So we won't, like, get completely owned by that. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, Osafune! Yeah!
Soul of Worm!
Oh, I can't believe Dracula was actually powered by Tsuchinoko.
Soul of Worm.
What if Dracula was powered by Basilisk?
Oh my
god.
What?
Dracula.
You know what would be messed up? Here's what's gonna be messed up.
What's gonna be messed up?
Is that the enchant soul for the ritual? Skula.
Skula was always part of the Trinity. I like this change a lot.
I think this is gonna get real stupid real fast in the bet. Like, this is basically what I asked for day one, is like, can we switch up the ritual?
Right. Like,
that was my feature request.
The reason I like it is because, like, a lot of these randomizers do end up just being this, like, you know, let's just go ahead and try and find the power of the Flame Demon and such. And we're gonna have the same sort of hunt, but we won't know if we're, like, actually hunting for, like, we're looking for a book to tell us, you know? It's like...
I really like that the book is involved again.
I know!
That it's like, you have to discover the ritual.
Okay, Nemesis.
It's like... It's that nice part of procedural games where it's like, okay, you know, I got the hazy potion. Is that full healing this time around? I don't know, let's find out.
Let's see what it does. I don't know.
Also, it does mean that we can do gambling based on what people think the ritual will be.
Place your bets.
Place your bets.
What do you
Basilisk,
think?
Killer Dog, Queso. It's a good. Yeah, that's a fine sword you got there, though.
Yeah, Osafune is like, this isn't like a, oh my, you know, my goodness, this is way too good for where I am. It's just good. The attack pattern on it is its biggest thing.
Yeah, it's got a massive hitbox. I think it counts as a light weapon.
Oh, I've got to go,
Yeah, it definitely does.
I've got to go pick up... So this is not on, like, famine mode or anything like that, because I wanted to try out a normal with the new, alterations. Also, oh, you know what this changes? Goodness.
What does this change?
Oops, all souls.
Yeah.
Like,
it means that, like,
where do you get the
have
books?
to honestly find the books.
Where?
I mean, they'll still be somewhere, right?
Oops, all souls replaces them, so they'll be like enemy drops.
Yeah. Fuck.
Have you looked into Link to the Past randomizers at all? I've watched a couple people do them. Like Smite's been doing a bunch of them.
Yeah, I've watched Smite and Gildersneeze do them.
I don't know. I don't believe my knowledge of the game is like nearly as good as some.
Yeah,
of the
that's basically the boat I'm in with that. It's like beating Link to the Past legit would take me a day.
Yeah,
without a guide or a navigator.
See, I own something like 3 or 4 copies of the game on different systems and all that, but like I'm not good at it. Okay, flying armor. We found our. It looks slick as hell though, like the randomizer. Like just like it has that little add-on thingy that you can see, like this is what I've picked up and such, and how many treasures are around, and like this thing that seems very slick.
Yeah, and all the proper text changes and all of that.
Yeah.
They're still patching out soft locks. That's not surprising. Link to the Past seems like a game that's going to have decent soft lock potential.
Soldier uniform. Uniform worn by a soldier who fought in the Demon Castle War.
Demon Castle War. Demon Castle War is actually going to be an MMO. Where, like...
You get to play
you're just some schmuck.
Yeah.
And the first vampire you find will definitely kill you sideways.
You
forever.
The first, like, raid boss or whatever is Big Skeleton.
Right. And it's like...
And you gotta work real hard to have, like...
You'll never win.
Right, like, you need,
all
like...
Of these things, yeah.
Ooh, big golem. So, yeah, so flying armor, so our route is normal.
Yep, regular path, regular jeans. Big golem is nice to have for boss fights.
Yeah.
Although, well... And again, your sword's pretty nice. Might be better damage. Big Golem, curiously enough, very good against Big Golem. It gives you a lot of range.
Mm-hmm.
So you just don't have to tangle at all. Then again, your sword has pretty decent range for a wielded weapon.
Skeletons have cream puff today. Like, that...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm the skeleton with the cream puff. Beat me up and steal my cream puff before I can eat it. Every skeleton that doesn't drop a cream puff had a cream puff, but they managed to eat it when you came in the room real quickly.
Oh crap.
They're like, I gotta fight. But then like one of them was distracted, and so you can beat them up and steal the cream puff. Cream puff skeleton is so good. Skeleton Bakery.
Skeleton Bakery. Skeleton Baked Goods. Oh, we got Castle Map 1. Yay.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that like it used to be that Castle Map and Ancient Book felt like whiff items. Now just Castle Map feels like a whiff item.
Here's the thing that's going to interest me, is that in Aria base, the Ancient Books don't just say, "Hey, equip Flame Demon, you fool." Like they are like a little more like, "Oh, hey, the soul of the fire." It's like they don't flat just say you equip this. It's like a sort of hint towards like maybe this is important. So I wonder if it's going to be like just calling it out, or if the person who wrote the randomizer added in.
Okay. I looked at the code. Do you want me to say what I think is the case, or do you want to just discover it?
I want to discover it. I just wanted to.
Okay. I will remain silent on that.
Ooh, speaking of books, I found one. I can't touch it though.
Oh no, you have to come back. Write that down.
Right? Yeah. Put this in your
Maybe
copybooks.
I'm supposed to write. Am I your navigator? Is that how this works?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to, okay, I'm gonna like actually write this down. Opening it up, notepad. So this is like the entryway, like
This is
side path.
Yeah. This is upper.
Upper entryway, side path requires like this basically requires super jump or giant path.
Yeah.
Right?
It requires top floor access, basically.
Yeah.
Ooh, samurai armor.
That's basically endgameable. I'm not proud. I'll end games
Yeah.
with samurai armor.
Okay. -3 defense on soldier uniform, +1 attack.
Actually, at this point, I think I'd rather have the defense.
Yeah. It just got here, inferring there's a new flavor of change. Yes, the 3 souls that you need to get past Graham and get to Chaos Ending are random. They still follow the rules of they will be in soul containers within the castle, which is a way to narrow it down. Like if we just like fail to find book, like book 3, because like yellow souls, there's not too many of those in the game, you know. So like if we just never find that book, it's like, well, the only yellow soul we ever found was, Skula. Well, I guess we find Skula and okay, maybe not as much.
Skula and Undyne, and then it's like, roll the dice, motherfucker.
Yeah, how many times we gotta fight Graham today? Like, but yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm also I mentioned it, but I'm not doing this on this. There was a second change to the randomizer that is very intriguing, that allows for custom seed generation, which is to say you can force a seed where like the item where Gravekeeper is Cream Puff Skeleton 2 is whatever item you want it to be, or you can like you can set a specific you can set specific items in specific locations to be specific like souls or items.
Right. Basically, you can say, do everything random except for these, and for these, do exactly as I say.
Yeah. The moment I found out about it, I made sure to let Kaz know.
So we got my feature request and Kaz's feature request in this patch. So basically, I think just the developer listens to us two because they know that we're the smartest.
That's good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so it means that the silver gun run can exist. It means that like, what do we got here? Winged skeleton in a could winged skeleton be the power of Dracula?
I mean, my ritual is winged skeleton, creaking skull, skeleton knight.
Yeah.
And it's like triple skeleton. Well, no, wait, mine is giant skeleton, creaking skull, skeleton knight. Yeah, there we go.
Skull million.
Not technically a skeleton.
No. Just sounds like it.
I'm not. Would we want to randomize the starting soul? I mean, sure, why not? But also, like, winged skeleton is in some ways like the perfect thing to start. That it's functional but not amazing.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be like. You could, but then like, Yeah, I was gonna say what Gnome's saying might be the best. If you're going to do that, rather than randomize it, it might just be like not having it. I don't know if you can do that though. Oh wait, hold on? Did Zombie Officer just drop? No, Zombie Soldier dropped Zombie Officer. Okay. But yeah, so we have to check all these side areas and stuff because every single one of these ones could be the.
I love so much that there are side areas because that's how you can tell each player's personality is by their side area tendencies.
Right.
Which ones are they willing to skip under the assumption that they want to come back to them later and do them in a better way?
Right. Like, I don't know anybody who skips Chapel.
I mean, Chapel is just way too amazing.
Like, there's something like 5
Also
or
often-
6, and it's, yeah, usually, like, that's where, you know, it's high chance to find, like, Malthus up here.
Right. Frequently mandatory, just because there's so much.
Yeah.
Let's see, so we're still just rocking wing armor for movement, which is normal for now, except less backdash.
Right. Okay, we've got a cream puff that I can't get and a sword I can't get, which I think that's
cream puff.
I think that's bastard sword.
All of those. So many swords have a sprite that's nearly that one.
Yeah, like that one's too generic sword.
Cream puff is good luck though.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta make the loop around because I made the fall. Because there's 2 items on the left here. We gotta get both of them.
At least, you know, while cream puff is nice, you can probably neglect returning to the bell tower.
Right, that sword's not gonna be real by the time, like, I make a return trip.
Igric asks if the Trinity could be the same. I guess, do you want me to answer that question?
Yeah.
Because I know you... Okay, as far as I know, yes. Any given... Like, the bullet soul could be any given bullet soul, including still Flame Demon.
Like,
as far as I know.
we've seen a couple times where, like...
Carefully inspect the code, I guess. I glanced at it.
We've seen a couple times now where, like, an enemy has dropped their soul. You know, like in order for this to be truly random, that has to be a possibility.
Right. Like, sometimes the normal thing happens.
Oh,
Because otherwise, if you know it can't, then that's it's advanced knowledge.
Yep. Yeah, how many copies of the sword? Yeah. Oh, here's something different. Milliken's sword. That's something I don't...
Lobster.
I don't think I've used this sword, like, ever.
It never seems to come up at the right time.
I'm gonna use it, like, it's only a little bit weaker than Osafune, and I haven't used this sword, so I want to see if maybe we get to...
Like, I'm pretty much addicted to the Osafune style sword.
That hit is so...
But
Oh my goodness.
Petrify is a real ability that does kill things.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Like rock armor.
That skeleton over there is... oh my god. Okay. Watch the skeleton. At some point it's going to start rattling, like...
I'm watching the skeleton.
Come on.
Yes! Chills! Oh my god.
I didn't...
You don't even notice that, but a skeleton is attempting to cajole you into approaching by telling jokes. Rabble.
Oh, Semanticore has a weakness.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Manticore.
I'm
They
sorry.
forgot to make the boss resist status effects. Okay, Milliken, I respect Milliken's sword. Milliken's sword is good and cool. It's strategically viable. I was a fool.
Alright, I gotta switch off it for a second just to get this
Yeah,
ceiling.
gotta get that overhead.
Ooh, strawberry. Alright, then, with double jump, I don't think I can get all the way up to... Actually, can I get up to the gargoyle loft and die? I probably can... No, I can't get up there.
No, you need something a little bit spicier to get into the gargoyle loft.
That's fine. I don't want to be up in the gargoyle loft anyway.
It's a crappy loft for jerks.
I can get on the opposite side though, the with flying armor and
Yeah.
Malphus, like this opposite hole here, which lets me like. I guess I could just sidestep all of Hammer's spot, but that's dumb. Ooh, that's a whip sword.
Yeah, I wouldn't generally recommend skipping the chapel. Well, not the chapel, the study.
Yeah.
Even though I guess now we can just go to.
We could, but that's it. Like you said, I'm
You
with
can
you.
dance hall if you really wanna.
Heck, I could inner quarters with Malphus flying armor.
That's true.
I don't have my. Ooh, hold on. That was a item. That was a armor. I think it was just army jacket. Yep.
Right, because we have to find the books.
Mm-hmm.
We have to find the books. We
Ooh.
need a book.
War fatigues. Okay.
If you need help on getting through Dracula's castle, check out the enclosed instruction book.
Try reading. Your local library might be able to help you out with battling Dracula.
Can't believe that rock armor is vulnerable to petrify. Seems like an oversight.
It's interesting to see what is and isn't so far. Like if there's zombie officers petrifiable, that's good news. Yeah.
Maybe secretly this weapon is fine, and I just never respected it because I would find it in an area where like things resisted petrify, and I'm like,
Right.
this is a crappy sword for nerds.
Like yeah, Durga here is taking it.
It's interesting that the hit that causes petrification does virtually no damage.
Yeah. Ooh, Cutall. Rock armor desires nothing more than to become 100% rock.
Actually, yeah, now, when you put it that way, it makes sense.
Yeah.
That, like, rock armor wants to be rock, and therefore has a higher chance of being petrified.
Yeah.
I don't think there's actually, like, statuses in this game.
Yeah, I think it's just yes or no. Like, there's no, like, percent chance of petrification. It's just this works.
Yeah, which is nice. You immediately know whether something can or can't work.
Right.
Whether or not it does. Does not.
Ooh, Dead Crusader. Oh.
That's pretty good armor.
Okay, that's endgame armor.
I'm never really upset to find that one early.
Yeah.
It's... Yeah, so like nerds are hitting you for like single-digit amounts of damage, and that's great.
Yeah, Bone Pillar hits for 1.
You can just ignore nerds. Evil Butcher resists Petrify, and that seems weird.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? What makes you so smart, resisting Petrify?
Yeah, this run is going to be figuring out what can and can't be petrified.
Ah, the geologist run.
I'm game. And we can get every item down here, too. There's nothing we can't get anymore, so, like, with Malphus.
Yeah,
we
getting Malphus before the study is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at these backgrounds. They got these weird-looking paintings in the background, and the light shooting in to the pudding room.
Can you be the pudding room? Ectoplasm cannot be, but also like dies in one hit. So
Arachne, nope. Arachne resists petrify. Spider resists rock due to reasons.
Okay. Can they break out of petrifying?
I guess it. I don't know.
Are they not able to break out of that?
I mean, they still have a hitbox, or while they're in Petrify, so it's not like you've completely neutralized them. You still have to get them out of your way, but if it's not forever, it's certainly for a long freaking time.
I'm just kind of watching this rock armor here, and like, they're not breaking out.
Maybe rock armor doesn't want to break out.
True.
Other enemies will, but rock armor won't, because rock armor wants to. Is like finally. I thought it would never happen.
I've become the rock.
I've become the rock. It's like Dungeon Man. Dungeon Man dreams of becoming a dungeon. Then he does, and he's like, I will take whatever bad stuff comes with being a dungeon because I'm just so happy to achieve my lifelong dream of being a dungeon.
I was so happy that Dungeon Man was able to make their dreams come true. Alright, Student Witch is another one that's just sort of petrified.
You can definitely turn a witch to stone. That's a science fact.
Can't turn a Minotaur to stone.
No, because yeah, they have too much muscle.
Mm-hmm.
They have too much meat. You have to learn proper magic to deal with that flesh to stone.
Alright, and then we can sneak into this area here.
High potion. That is just fine. Yep, sneak into the backdash room. Backdash is never required in the game.
Yep.
I might, like, just to be mean, using the custom seed mechanism, put backdash in Chaotic Realm. Just be like, yeah, nerds. You like quality of life
Oh,
features?
God! You want to fight Julius?
Oh my god, yes. Who wants to live forever?
Alright, let's see if this armor's immune.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Nalafni. When you petrify a witch, it becomes pumice, and that's why it stays in the air. Great armor, unfortunately resisting the petrify.
Alright, so now we get Hammer. Maybe Hammer will have books. Hammer has a bunch of cash. What the heck?
Yeah. I don't know why he left it there, but I
you...
guess he's like... No, that's him offering you a reward for getting that armor out of the way. Because he knows, like...
It's store credit.
This dude has nowhere to spend it but my shop.
Yeah.
I'm getting that money back.
It's effectively a store credit. You know, here's a gift certificate for saving me. You can redeem it at my shop for, like... 5 potions.
Okay, also in my jerk mode, where Gravedigger is in Chaotic Realm, so is Malphus.
You can beat the game without Memphis, yeah.
Yeah.
Giant Bat or Hippogriff just has to come up early enough.
By the way, enjoy doing the clock tower
Yeah.
ceiling spikes with Hippogriff.
That's the worst.
It sucks! You die a bunch!
Yep.
You will
You faceplant.
learn the math of
Exactly how high you go.
of how high you go and exactly how spike damage works. Because it's like armor increases it, but con reduces it.
It's so weird.
Or something wacky like that, so that it seems like armor doesn't help.
The armor, like, every point of armor on it counts as, like, -2 con. To make up for the con that it gives.
Yeah.
Hey, Flesh Golem.
Eating things is good.
Yeah. Oh. Tiny skull put me in a pit.
Always. Like, I swear to God, like, the room jumping back up out of the study is like, you are guaranteed to get your ass knocked back down there.
Yeah.
Into just, boom, vertical screen transition. Gotcha. And the studio audience goes wild.
They love it. Oh, man. Alright.
Alright, so we got some options here.
Yeah, we can continue standard path. We can also the next 3 areas are open to us. Like with Melphis, I can get to Floating Gardens. With Melphis Flying Armor, I can get into Inner Quarters. And
What's the path to Inner Quarters that bypasses Dance Hall?
I'll show you that one after we talk to Hammer. It's
Wait. Still want to check the opening area item.
yeah, that too. Right, because that one's right there. Also, above the warp, there's a pair of items I can check out too. All right, hey Hammer, what you got for me? Meat strip, potato pancake.
Meat strip.
No, I could buy a black belt. That seems really good.
Black belt is an acceptable accessory. Also, nice clave soulish. Would you pick that one up, motherfucker? Belongs in a museum.
Got 100 grand sitting around for that. Black belt's really good for how cheap it is. Like, that is nothing to purchase. That seems fine. Ugh. +3 to 5. Oop. Alright, let's check out what we got. And the upstairs item is a potion. Yeah, okay. Potion's useful. Hammer sells meat and tasty meat and make sure to have the two separated. Alright. So up here, there's a couple items I can maybe just take a look at, actually. Might not have the ability to get. That's fine. Okay. Red scarf and a food item.
Ah, food is good.
I can't get the food, but
Oh, it's so good though.
I know it's right there.
That New York steak.
I can't have it.
Ah, that's a nice dinner.
All right, let me go do the back. So, okay, the one thing about going backwards into Inner Quarters is we can't actually go too far into it because there's a potential soft lock.
Oh.
Because I would normally need Undyne to leave the area or Skeleton Blaze to leave the area.
Oh, like, because you're going backwards through it.
Yes.
And you also can't get to the warp point?
That is correct. So I can't actually go too far into it.
Forsooth, the Manticore.
But I can at least go in there and, like...
I wonder if that soft lock got coded around.
There was mention in, like, patch 7 that, like, Headhunter softlock has been fixed, and then in patch 8, the only patch note in patch 8 is fixed non-functioning Headhunter softlock fix.
Yikes.
So, should be working. The skeleton archers got me. Also, skeleton... Oh! Blue Crow is petrifiable.
Blue Crow.
Which isn't... like, isn't exactly something we can... That's actually not great.
Oh, is that true? Steampunk Bob said something interesting that I didn't either notice or realize, which is that the 3 books are blue, red, and yellow,
Yes.
and they correspond to which of the souls they tell you about.
Hold on, I gotta do this better.
Oh, okay. So this is like a difficult
There we go.
flying armor double jump.
Yeah, as long as you time the second jump later than you think, You can make it up here. There's not much for us to actually grab though, because like this side of inner quarters is again like I don't want to go into inner quarters or else to risking that soft lock. Oh, Killer Doll's petrifiable. All right.
Persephone not petrifiable. She's again like very muscular enemies resist it with their muscle body.
Yep. I don't actually think there's anything this way. Yeah, it's just... Okay, it's nothing over here.
Right, and then, like, see, we get to screens like this where it's like, fight Persephone and Valkyrie, and whoops, they're all immune to stone. And I'm like, Milliken Sword is terrible, give me my katana back.
Yeah, like, what the hell? There's not actually too many items for us to grab here. There's this one down here, which is a blue soul. Oh, Curly is petrifiable.
There you go. True Rock is weak to fighting, and Persephone is definitely a fighting type. Curly is also a fighting type, though? Maybe? Look. Oh, that's a good blue soul. That was correct.
Okay, so that's like the only item we can get there. Actually, hold on. Let me grab the warp point, too, while I'm up here.
So with this, you can get out of...
Yes, I'm actually safe now.
Yeah.
Because you can do a weird, like, you sidestep double jump and it works.
Yeah. It's a little tricky, but not super bad. I usually get it within 3 or 4 tries.
Yep. I'm grabbing the warp room as well.
Very, very wise. I need to get... I try and be better about being in the habit of getting that.
Alright, so... with this, do you think we could get that book we know about? I don't...
No.
I don't think so.
I think you would actually need Hippogriff or Giant Bat for that.
Okay. I've been...
I'm pretty sure that, like, in early Black Panther runs, I've tried to get there and failed. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That it?
Ooh, Imp is petrifiable. Ooh. Alright, so here's the point where, like, again, if you'd fall down... I'll show off the jump you can make. So down here, you go ahead and... let's get this Curly out of the way. You kind of do a right-left jump like that. The normal double jump can't make that. But with Black Panther, you can...
Yeah, because you just have the horizontal movement that you need.
Yep.
To not bump your noggin.
Yep. Alright. Let's go check up in her hunting zone.
Hunt. Maybe you'll find a good weapon for fighting Headhunter. Headhunter, I am guessing, is not petrifiable. Just because that would be a little messed up. Like, Manticore I can believe, because that's also just a...
Guess who is, though?
Being able to just solve disc armor is pretty nice, I guess.
Yeah, that's not...
Especially at this point in the game, where they actually do have a bunch of hit points to chew through. Also nice is that getting petrified counts as the, they'll lose their disc.
Yep.
As if they have already been defeated.
So, I think from that, Petrify is unrecoverable.
Yeah.
Skula!
There you go.
Alright, this was necessary.
You got part of the ritual.
Skula will always be part of the Trinity, no matter what.
Yeah.
Because of the one required room. Alright, let's fight Headhunter.
Yeah, you've got a high potion if things really get dicey. But you also have some pretty excellent weapons, so maybe you can just zone them out.
Don't know what she was doing there.
Yeah, the first phase just sort of gets stuck in the corner sometimes, and if you can space her right, she'll just keep backpedaling.
Poyo.
Why does the wizard say Poyo? Wizard, you are not Kirby.
Pollo.
Kirby says Puyo Puyo. Not to be confused with Puyo Puyo, which is a different game.
Different. There's some poison. I'm gonna eat a potion just for...
Just to not die.
It's the feeling of safety rather than, like, actually needing it.
It'll let you... It means you can play more boldly.
Oh, I don't have an answer to poison. Well,
It sucks.
answer...
Sometimes maybe you just chill out.
Yeah.
Give Headhunter some space for a second. You're like, alright, nice.
So the crouching under the tongue is, like, the biggest thing for Headhunter here. It looks like that should be able to hit you, and it just can't. Oh! Oh! Okay, I got Black Panther from Headhunter, which means that that's one of the... That is a way out of here, so... That must mean, like, the fix is in. You know? Yep, Kirby's Avalanche.
Kirby's Avalanche. The...
No, I can't go through time. I can't go through the time.
No, you have not yet solved the riddle of time and space.
Yeah.
Even Black Panther's amazing speed is not fast enough to defeat the rabbit of time and space.
Ooh, hey, there's Gravekeeper.
There you go. There's some quality of life.
Yeah, let me quick check Milk and Sword versus Witch proper. Yeah, Witch is petrifiable.
There you go.
I guess, like, I kind of guessed that because Student Witch was also, so... Alright, and we don't have...
But then the cat, that still gets released.
Yes. I do not believe there's anything else left for us. We can't actually go anywhere forward. Skeleton Blaze is going to be immediately required of us. Or Giant Bat, I suppose, but we have neither.
Skeleton Blaze it.
Mm-hmm.
My secret power is that I start every race with Skeleton Blaze in my inventory.
Ooh. That's a good power.
But my weakness is that after I get the Trinity, it takes at least 5 minutes for me to notice.
I believe that has happened at least twice.
I'm like, oh, where is it? Where is it? Like, people shouting at me in the chat, like, go fight Grandpa!
The race is
no,
over!
I have to find it. I have to find the salt.
Alright.
I'm just real bad at video games. So that's okay. You don't have to be good at video games. You just have to love the Dracula.
It's true.
I hate vampires, but I love the Dracula. It's kind of a paradox.
Alright. Let's... Yeah, let's head over to... I guess I have Skula.
You know, Skula. So you got dance hall.
I'm gonna... I know what I'm gonna do. It's the same thing I always do. It's my secret power. My called shots can never be can only be for comedy or evil. That is my power of called shots.
I bet freaking Thronu is just gonna have 2 cream puffs in it.
Ooh. Oh, come on. I can't... Don't Black Panther there.
Yeah, this... the Hanging Gardens entrance... I, like, nailed it once, and then every time I've tried it after that, it took me, like, 5 minutes.
Well, for me, it's like, okay, I know exactly what I'm doing, but, like, I still, like, flub it more times than I should. There we go. Alright. we got a lot of items to pick up here.
Yeah, Hanging Gardens has just the top area that you get to plunder, and don't forget the little one in the starting area.
Ooh, yeah.
I have a bad habit of forgetting that one.
Same. For me, usually, like, it's a soul, and I, like, steal it. Imp's hitbox is not exactly where I would expect it to be. Interesting.
Yeah, that looked like a couple of strange whiffs.
Alright, hey. Yep, that's not it.
Hippogriff is gonna be in the arena in the Medusa headroom.
Hmm. Okay.
Guaranteed.
Well, I can't get into, Okay, Beam Skeleton, not petrifiable.
Good to know.
This might be the place where my weapon falls off pretty heavily.
Yeah. Like, maybe you gotta fight for real now.
Yeah, that's fine. I love arena skip. It's just, that's my thing in this game. I love it.
Yeah, that's your power, is that, like, Slayer has the power to always nail the arena skip. Absolutely. Guaranteed. Never miss.
It gives me... It has the upside of allowing me to get into the arena way too early. It has the downside of allowing me to get into the arena way too early.
Like, well, enjoy enjoy this zone that in some ways is harder than top floor. Just because it has way more shit going on than top floor.
Yeah. Like gargoyles, There's 3 gargoyles kicking my ass. Yep, you sure are.
Yeah, kicking your ass.
Kicking your ass. Alright, let's see if I can just make it to the save point. Maybe not.
You do have some healing available.
Ah, okay. I was just able to, like, Black Panther it over to it. Nice.
Alright, well done.
Yeah, so, hey, lubricant room.
Yep, you do have the good soul for beating that.
I also didn't get any lubricants to chase me to the wrecking ball, so...
Oh wow.
That's
rare.
That's unusual.
I guess you did walk into a few of them. Maybe that got them off your back.
They got the hit and they're like, yeah. Okay.
They're like, alright. The manager saw that. I haven't find money.
Oh, jeez. Mudman. I don't know if that's required or not.
Right. It's like, you can't just see that and be like, oh, I already have Flame Demon. It's like, yeah, do you? Do you have Flame Demon?
Yeah.
Is it Flame Demon?
I can't do the second one, and I don't have a way to skip DDR.
Yeah, you could do DDR Honest, and then just try and survive the trip back.
I've got... Having Black Panther, I'm okay doing it honest.
I'd at least want to do this before going and fighting Baylor. You can't even go to the above places. You need more ups to get up there.
Yep. And it is leather plate. Alright.
Wow.
Wow.
Clowned upon.
Alright. Yeah, having Black Panther and Malphus just means I can sidestep that.
Yeah, without Skeleton Blaze or Giant Bat, you can't get to the end of the Medusa room.
Yeah, there's a 1 block high, like...
Yeah, the cheat in DDR is Giant Bat.
Yeah.
You can't cheat with Skeleton Blaze because there's nothing to stand on. unless you did something very advanced involving petrifying an enemy. Except no, you can't stand on petrified enemies in this game. That's circle.
Yeah.
Or you could petrify or freeze, and they were the same but different. It was like the same result, but it was like different enemies were vulnerable to different ones. Yeah, Gargoyle doesn't give a crap about your status.
Okay, army jacket. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Whew. So I still need to check Levitain room.
Can you get up there?
I can get to the Levitain room because it's like up that little elevator and then to the left where Red Minotaur is.
It's you can't. It's the room that the Levitain is in the bigger sense.
Yeah.
You can't get to up from the lion.
Yeah, let's see how bad Baylor is. Like the damage number is what matters here. I don't think it's going to be enough for me to actually want to fight this. 27. 30 with Osafune. I shouldn't be doing this.
That's why I can't recommend this. Even getting, like, it's super dicey. And, like, basically you get touched, like, yeah, you get touched really bad. Although you do have Dead Crusader,
Yeah,
that actually helps a lot.
I have defense, I don't have offense.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no-hit this boss before, so, like, I know I can do it, is the thing. It's just... I'm gonna give it an honest try. If I die on this attempt, I'm not going to give it a second attempt. That's my, you know...
Yeah, having the really big katana helps a lot, just to make it so you don't have to jump as high.
Right, I can just get
and you can get, like, 2 hits off of higher jumps when you're going back over the fist.
Okay, I can't get standing hits. I had to test that.
Yeah.
The sorting.
No, you're not quite in, like, final sword territory. Baylor... I have a lot of trouble with Baylor. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it, is that Baylor is not an easy boss, even, like, disregarding the fact that Baylor has amazing numbers. Baylor has just huge fists. Crush you.
What is going on in the chat? Whatever. I'm not paying attention because I'm fighting Baylor instead, so if somebody, like, said something, which how could somebody say something that's an actual spoiler is, I guess, the question. Like, how do you know I guess you could know the seed, but that would be rude as hell, right? Like... Anyway, I think we've got the Baylor fight, because we're, you know, in this phase. Alright. Cool. That's like 6 or 7 levels. Melphis. Alright. I was hoping for Hippogriff, because that's either Melphis or Hippogriff. Like,
yeah.
Ooh! And we steal Baylor's pudding.
Giga pudding!
Give me that pudding.
Giga pudding!
Ugh. Would it be possible to make the Trinity require weapons instead? Nah, it's just, we killed Baylor for levels.
Yeah, that was... How many levels was that worth?
That's generally like 7. Like, I'm at 19 now, and there's no way I was anywhere close to that before.
So that's probably worth at least like 5 levels.
Yeah.
Yes, Killer Mantle getting the hits in.
Alright, let's leave here. There's still some items in here, but this will be another comeback with, like, Giant Bat.
The one nice thing about Arena is that they do hand you the warp point pretty much right away.
Yeah. Heck, the warp point being that close is the only real reason that, like, the skip functions.
Alright, so back to normal path?
Yeah, back to normal path. Let's go ahead and dance hall, I guess.
Yeah.
Again, we have no idea what souls we need.
We know the location of one of the books.
Hammer's shop does not update on Baylor's death. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's just Death and Headhunter.
I knew about Death. As,
Oh
like,
wait, but we beat
definitely-
Headhunter. Shit. Whoops.
Also that.
Yeah. Whoops. Okay. You know, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yes, Creaking Skull. Oh, that's so good in a boss fight.
Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, where you going?
Where am I going? Because I'm supposed to be going to dance hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't checked since Headhunter. You're right. But yeah, we want to go to dance hall, which is up this way. Osafune has a weird cancel you can do with it too, I suppose. $100.
Yeah, because it is a light weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, weapons are either heavy or light, and they have pretty consistent properties based on which category they're in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do they cancel upon landing? Like, do you get direction locked?
Ooh, we got some fist weapons where the cut-all would be.
Nice.
Alright, so don't go to the right there. That's always a 500, because it's not an actual item. It's
yeah, down in the
candle.
root cellar.
Iron Golem.
Well, that's something.
Again, a soul could be what we need, you know? I have no idea if that's important or not. It's great. I love it. Alright, let's see. Ooh, hold on. Big Golem. Milliken Sword. There's no way.
No way. A giant dude like him? Not a chance.
I take 21 damage and get knocked back like 500. Like just to the edge of the room. Alright. Steel plate. Hey, Tsuchinoko. There's no way you're petrifiable, right? Tsuchinoko is not petrifiable, alright. So we've got the other part of the dance hall to check out. The big, you know, the golem is like, you know, cool and all. It's the boss fight of the area, but that's not actually where the items are. The items are all upstairs by Skeleton Waiter. Okay. Wonder if that means Lightning Doll is petrifiable, if Killer Doll is. It seems to be like the family of a monster, because like Durga and Curly both are. Alright, let's grab the warp point. We'll want this warp point specifically for the one item up by that mimic. Once we get Giant Bat, I suppose.
Yeah, we need Mad Ups, which is now the technical term for having either Giant Bat or Hippogriff. You need to, because Malphus is Ups.
Yeah.
Giant Bat and Hippogriff are Mad Ups.
We have the ups, but we need better ups.
We have regular Ups. And we can definitely get a lot with Ups. Oh, you get a lot done in a day with just regular Ups.
$50 in the hidden room, nothing else. Alright. Let's bypass some waiter skeletons.
Again, Dead Crusader definitely showing value.
Yeah, 100% here. Ooh!
It's a defense.
We have finally found a weapon upgrade in
Heyo.
Rahab's sword.
Oh, that's nice though. That one sometimes shows up a little
a little too late.
Yeah,
Really
in the base
feel
game,
good.
yeah, in the base game, like in just normally playing it, by the time you get Rahab's sword, it's kind of outclassed. So good for Rahab's sword.
It's also like even with souls that deal ice damage, Rahab Sword is definitely the best way to deal ice damage by far. Because you got like Merman and Maneater that deal ice damage.
Yeah, I think that's the only two. Those are the only ones I can even think of. Okay. From here we just need to leave because we don't have skeleton blaze. So
Yeah. Cannot yet skeleton blaze it.
okay, I should do death like proper then, rather than what I'm doing right now, which is messing around a bunch.
Yutzing.
Yeah, yutzing.
Love to yutz. I still can't believe how many. My notifications are still going wild from my fucking Bone Blaster tweet.
Oh God. Did
I didn't think that would take off, but
Did-
I guess it did.
Did I miss a good tweet when I was playing the Magic?
No, this was like way earlier in the day.
Oh shit.
This was at 1:25 p.m.
Okay, I still have yet to catch up on anything from today, so...
Millennials hate. Middling chain restaurants. Diamonds. Crushing debt. Millennials love. Getting their bones blasted by the Bone Blaster.
Oh, I gotta make this skip again.
Oh, yeah. Why did we leave Hanging Gardens?
I skipped into the arena.
Oh, right. We left. Left. we left through the gift shop.
Yeah. We took the emergency exit.
In that you exit and suddenly your situation is classifiable as an emergency?
Yes. That that is 100% what happened. Alright, so let's pillage.
Yep.
Durandal. Okay. That probably would have classified as an upgrade.
You know, I never played Durandal. Or Marathon for that matter.
Yeah.
I've played like the first Halo for maybe an hour's worth of multiplayer, and I'm like, well, I don't know. Is this something where it's like this is a personal failing and I need to work to overcome it, where I can't play console games that require you to use both analog sticks at once?
No, that's just a like. I know that's just sort of like some people play with sticks and some people don't, as far as like FPS controls.
But
And
it's like, but then I hear stories about like, oh yeah, I taught my grandma to play this, and she picked it up in an hour, and it's like, well, okay, great, good for you. I'm glad you and your grandma are bonding over this video game. I can't control this shit. It's impossible.
potato pancake.
Potato Pancake is the strongest healing item in the game. It doesn't restore the most hit points, but it is the strongest.
Alright, now we're in this back area. Where the heck's that item in this place?
One of them doesn't have an item.
No, sorry, in the like four corners.
Oh, it's like in the bottom right room in the top left part of it.
Okay, so we'll try to... But you have to
You
come
can enter from above or from the left.
I'm
How did that imp dodge so much?
I'm sort of stuck in imp zone right now.
Oh, welcome to Imp Zone.
Okay, well, it was a mana prism. Alright. I accept. All right, let's go. Let's go for real though into Clock Tower.
Oh, Clock Tower.
Yeah, these imps. Ooh, silk robe. Yeah, okay.
Freaking
Imps.
pudding is so good. I'm too full for pudding right now, but I still want pudding. I just don't want to eat it, but I still want it.
Right, kind of like Baylor. Baylor just had some pudding back there, you know, like you just kind of want to have it.
You don't want to be in a situation where you're like, and I don't have pudding.
Right. Okay, so Clock Tower. We have Skula, so we can completely empty this place.
Ah, very good. Going into Clock Tower without school always feels like you don't breathe throughout the whole thing. You're like,
Yeah.
you're like, did I guess wrong? And am I about to be punished? And how hard am I about to be punished?
So, on a whim here, I just switched to Milliken's sword on bomber armor because all the other armors were having a good time. I think it's families.
There you go.
Hey, Onikiri, I respect the heck out of you. You are a good weapon.
Just taking the spike damage to open up the secret room. I was like, whatever.
There's an item in here, I gotta have it.
I mean, I'm invincible. I'm Soma.
My name's Soma Cruz, and I want items.
I didn't become the world's top teenage jeans model by not collecting items. Where's the actual jeans modeling minigame?
Alright. Ancient Book 1.
What's the Ancient Book 1 tell us?
So Ancient Book 1's text is a skeleton that has been given wings of ... Oh my god.
It's wing skeleton.
It's winged skeleton.
It's freaking.
So one of the reasons, without the book, Winged Skeleton was my #1 red soul anyway, because Winged Skeleton was in a, like, we found that one,
Right.
in a soul container, but it's Winged Skeleton. Like, why would that be given to us unless it was, like, like, the game already knows we have it.
Right, it's weird that I guess it's because it's simplest to just say, okay, it's the ritual soul, put it in the pedestal list.
Right.
You know, it's like where, and disregarding the fact that this one is a little special because you start the game with it. Anyway,
okay,
I guess you can fight death.
Okay, you have gotten the... In Oops All Souls, like, that just happens. There's so many souls in the games that Oops All Souls. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that was my thought anyway when we got that, was that is the most likely candidate for... Anyway, that's cool. So there's a riddle for them.
Okay, so it doesn't directly state the name of the enemy, but it gives you a hint.
I wonder if that...
So basically, I love this.
Yeah.
And this is the feature I wanted implemented in the way I wanted it implemented.
Excellent.
Actually, since you probably have the bestiary entry for it, I
looked. I didn't actually fight a winged skeleton.
You haven't actually defeated a winged skeleton?
No, I need to go down to library and back down there and just kill one. That's to see if it's pulling from that.
Yeah, I guess sort of tipping my hand there is.
Yeah.
I want to see if it's something where like it's just pulling from the bestiary text, or if, because that seems like a lot easier to do than actually writing up clever poems for 100 odd monsters.
Because I think I kind of pulled up the bestiary there to tip my hand as well. I pulled up the bestiary the moment after reading that to see if that was the case, but then realized I hadn't actually fought a winged skeleton. So let's go do that.
Death's $10 bill.
Yep.
Oh, laundry time.
Oh, all right. That's fine. We're gonna go check out Skula items, and then we're going to go find a winged skeleton. So, which, walking to a winged skeleton won't be that bad. We can warp to a place that has a close winged skeleton. Alright, we gotta turn off Dead Crusader for just a few minutes. Ritual souls are always in pedestals, that is correct, Vpriz. I will check out Hammer's new items after this as well. Because we've, got that. Ooh, Manticore. Okay. Ooh, I don't have Slide. This is gonna be... Ooh. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna take some damage for this then. Yeah, we don't have Slide, so we just have to take those hits. All for Crimson Cloak. Okay, none of this stuff on this side was necessary. Manticore could be necessary.
Just taking this one on the chin, huh?
Yeah, I thought I was like, yeah, I have all the souls needed for. I didn't have all the souls needed. You actually want Skeleton Blaze, but I can take hits from Medusas to like take the lesser hit.
Oh yeah, just use that as a damage buffer.
Which, that worked. I took 11 instead of 61, so...
Very clever.
Nope.
Clock tower still kind of dangerous.
Yep.
Still kind of spikes everywhere.
Yeah. I think that's everything out of it, though. I just want the warp point now.
Yeah.
And we'll warp to, yeah. So we're gonna take the warp point, and I'm gonna take a quick, side step with the warp point to go find a winged skeleton. Yeah, we had Manticore from a random drop from earlier. Alright, so... Dead Crusader on... Were Jaguar from Ghost Dancer. Okay.
Yeah, back him up with the fist's metal crackle.
Yeah. Alright, Winged Skeleton has been defeated. So, now we can check enemy... There's Winged Skeleton. A skeleton that has been given wings of bone.
Okay, so it takes just...
It's just taking... It's taking part of the bestiary. Yeah.
Which is fundamentally fair.
Right.
And probably better than trying to come up with your own clever poem. So I think, yeah. You... As the user who requested this feature... the user acceptance test has passed. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Link me to your donation box so I can pay you for the feature that you implemented for me personally.
Very glad about this feature.
I don't think that's sad at all. I think that's good because it means that it's within the context of the game.
Also, it's
researchable.
Yeah, it's fair within the game.
It means that even someone who doesn't have a deep lore knowledge is okay. Sooner or later, like if worse comes to worse, they just
try and murder everything they come across and check their bestiary entries. Be like, are you the thing? And that's assuming that they, like, come in and cannot remember any facts about any of the monsters. Welcome back, I'm Hammer. Why can't we play as Hammer, Konami? I want to play as Hammer.
Let us play as Hammer.
Let's play as Hammer, Konami. Hammer.
Well, you could buy Silver Gun.
You could buy Silver Gun. And just activate gun mode.
Yeah. Alright. Well...
Or just save your money.
Okay. I've never thought of this. Is the book description of Flame Demon, Succubus, and Giant Bat the enemy description? With Giant Bat, it couldn't be, right? There's no Giant Bat enemy, so...
Right.
I've never looked at... Like, I've never compared the two.
I think the normal ancient book text is a little more flowery.
Okay.
But then again, I don't know the bestiary text for Flame Demon and
Right.
Succubus. I guess I can go look that up.
Right, like... I don't know that to compare. Also, at this point, I think I have to go underwater. I've been avoiding this for a little while, because I don't really like the underground reservoir and all that. But... kinda have to.
Yep, time for that zone no one likes.
I would probably like it a lot more if I could just, like, equip and unequip Skula quicker.
You can't do that.
No, I know. Ooh, hold on, that was a soul container. That means I need it. Okay. Oh, Manticore for a third time.
Forsooth.
Oh boy.
Manticore.
Oh boy. Imps. Okay, just check the different. Thank you. Well, guess we're gonna be here for a little while.
Honk. Well, that's exciting. Welcome to Imp Zone. You're in the Imp Zone.
Well, that was fun.
That was pretty exciting.
Oh shoot, can I not make this without Undyne?
Maybe not, because the waterfall pushes you down.
Oh, no, okay. Yeah, okay. I just have to be a little more careful on the jump, but you can make that.
Okay, yikes.
Well, that's good to know.
There's some dicey-ass platforming.
Having fun with needles here. There we go. Tiny Devil.
Devil. Tiny Devil! Needles also looked like it dropped an item.
Yeah. I guess I can look that up. Once I'm not fighting a Triton. Alright.
Yeah.
Needles.
You petrified Triton. Triton probably resists to ice damage.
Pendant and High Potion.
There you go, high potion.
Yeah, I got 2 High Potions. Okay. Which I might need, seeing as I am at, like... very little health.
Yeah, it's rough. A lot of stuff down here might, like, resist your ice.
Yeah. I'm also in the part of the area that just doesn't have item drops, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I remember this spot specifically just has nothing in it. Okay, here we go. We're in a better zone. Yep, there's the giant worm room that contains a giant worm.
Giant worm. Requirement for beating the game, you must visit the giant worm room. You don't have to do anything specific there. You have to visit it.
Just gotta say hi.
Giant worm.
I don't have Undone yet, so I can't,
Can't Forbidden Zone.
Yeah, can't do
you
that.
can hit the warp point, but it's a little tricky.
Yeah, I should be able to. I think that's better than the way I'm going, because the way I'm going is just a way back to the no item zone. I don't have Hippogriff either, so like the whole without the mad ups, I got nothing for like okay, no, don't hit me off this. Dang it, you jerk.
Yeah, it sucks. You can do it, but it's not great. Legion Soul, hold up.
Yeah, we got Legion Soul off of Merman. Okay, cool. Freaking demons out of the way. We can go get that warp point. Which is kind of what I want. Warp point's pretty important. Because we're gonna have to come back here.
Pretty much invariably.
Yeah, because I don't have a... You know, I don't have Hippogriff or Bat. Don't have the Mad Ups, so... Okay, and there's the warp point. I could put on Iron Golem to not take knockback, but that would mean taking off Dead Crusader. And seeing that as I'm at 65 health, I'm fairly certain without Dead Crusader I would not be the Alive Crusader.
It's the paradox of Dead Crusaders. That Dead Crusader is the best at staying alive.
Also keep... Oh, no, sorry, I had school on in there because I need to do a bunch of underwater things. Which, hey, guess what? That's the reason I don't like that area, is because I have to keep... I would have to re-equip and unequip school all the time if I want to do things optimally.
My optimal gameplay.
Alright, I'm running past triads. Okay. Well, hey Legion, need your help. Valkyrie. Alright. I like that one pretty well. Probably put that on. Alright. But we can't actually get anything there, so I'm gonna... I guess Legion's probably where I actually want to go, right? Like...
Yeah, go fight Legion.
Yeah.
I love that fight. It's good and clean. Do you have any source of holy damage?
Ooh, Hippogriff. I do not, I believe. Anyway, we got Hippogriff, though.
Nice. Wait, no, you just used Valkyrie. That's holy damage.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like a repeatable source of it, like a weapon.
No, but like any source at all will help.
True, true. Ninjas.
Like, I think you doesn't Legion deal holy damage?
Legion's dark damage, pretty sure.
That's curious, because it's a laser beam.
Alright.
You always think, the laser beam.
Right. Alright, well, let's quick save and we'll... And then we have a lot of exploring to do with Hippogriff now. Gotta go pick up that book from early before the chapel zone.
Yeah.
And then a were-jaguar punches me 12 times and I am blasted.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Shoutouts to were-jaguar.
Were-jaguar wants it pretty badly.
You gotta hand it to were-jaguar. I just wanted it more.
Alright. Legion.
Read from the scripture. Yeah. One day when I have a day off from work, I have something real good I have planned.
Ooh.
As far as scriptures go.
So, the first third of this fight, I am going to cheese the heck out of it.
Seems fair. No respect.
And it's going to use our friend, Osafune.
Nice.
Yeah, Beam Skeleton is the holy beam.
Oh, yeah, beam skeleton. Oh, it's either holy or fire, and I think Legion's weak to both. Oh, you're in the fun spot, aren't you? Yeah. I mean, watch out for the dude appearing inside your house.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times, and I got kicked out of my house there for that, so... Oh, that holy damage is a ton. That is incredible holy damage.
Yeah. It's like several hundred. And oh, and that hitbox lingers.
Yeah.
Lingering. Valkyrie hitbox.
Alright, kicked out of the house. It's fine. Okay, we've got both of the bottom parts now.
Alright. Time for scrubbiness.
Oh, let's eat a strawberry.
Oh, he got you with his lasery beam!
Yep.
Lasery beam, my dude.
I have to assume that Legion and Beam Skeleton, like, are buddies in some way.
Let's show notes
Yeah.
about beams. Beam notes.
Yep. One piece left. Oh, I just completely faded a Valkyrie. That's not great.
That's not great!
Legion weak to Legion? I don't think we'll find out because I don't have any MP left, but I don't think so.
How you say suboptimal?
Yes. Quite.
Well, I think you've basically got the fight in the bag.
Yep.
Legion always feels way less dangerous than Baylor, even though they're sort of at the same part of the game.
the sense that, like, you can trivially be doing them in either order.
Yeah, it's literally going down instead of... And another Melphis.
There we go.
I've seen Melphis from Legion, like, I want to say all but one time at this point.
It's gonna be pretty common.
Alright. And... Ah, there's Undyne.
There you go.
Okay, so we can head...
Flavor.
Yeah, so we can head back.
I guess strictly, is Undyne actually necessary? Ever?
If something necessary is in the Forbidden,
Right, Forbidden Zone. Okay.
then it would be.
That's the only, like, hard Undyne requirement.
Yeah.
All other Undyne requirements can be faked.
Yep. Undyne's game requirement is, like, you know, leaving inner quarters and getting into Floating Gardens, but you don't need it for that.
Right, that's only in a more typical circumstance.
Yeah. Alright, so let's head out of here and go, like... I want to go pick up that second book.
Seems good.
That's, like, next on my list.
You do have to get it, because otherwise you're not gonna know.
Right. Like, I have my suspicions about Manticore, but... Suspicions aren't
I guess in the sense that, like, it was a guardian soul in a pedestal.
right, that I've gotten twice.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Stop it. Okay, cool, here we go. Nani? Cool. Alright, let's go pick up our book, figure out what book 2 is. Then we have to find book 3 still. Wonder if it can be Skola then. Okay, so here's the thing, you know, like, it's using the description, the enemy description for the soul.
Right.
Undyne and Skola don't have enemy descriptions.
Maybe it can't be that? Yeah. Again, I can look at the code more closely.
Yeah, so, people are asking, wait, what? Why would I need the books? Well, when I get the book, you will see. But as people have said, the trinity of souls that you need to get past Graham and continue playing is randomized. So we need the books, the ancient books 1, 2, and 3, to figure it out. All right, so here's book 2. Ancient book 2. Monster with the body of a lion, ...
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Yep. Okay. Hey, more pudding. Yep.
Yeah, more pudding.
Yeah, this is this randomizer was what, yesterday? It was put out?
Yeah, it's recent.
Recent.
This is pretty close to the ground fucking floor here.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
nice.
I went to take a look at it like last night, and all of a sudden realized that there was a version 7, specifically because I was like adding it as a link on like a YouTube video I'd put up of our race, and I was like, oh, I didn't put the link for the randomizer on there, and I go onto the site, and it's like, oh, wait, what? There's a new
You
version?
know, this randomizer has 2 layers.
Yeah. So, we need to find a book. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna warp to the arena. We have a lot of things to pick up there still.
Yep, and now that we have mad ups, we can do that.
Yep, we gotta check out the hot tub. Hot tub's been historically good to us.
Yeah, it's mostly anecdotal, but
Right.
You know, still good.
Honestly, if I'm talking about anecdotal ones, I think I've seen Succubus specifically. Succubus or like Flame Demon in Galamoth, like that room you need Galamoth for, like freaking 3 or 4
Oh,
times.
the Arc Demon room.
Yeah, the Arc Demon room up top. I swear I've seen like 3 or 4 times in there. Well, you know what? Thank you for being the person from that comment, because if you hadn't commented about that and then had me realize I didn't put the link to the randomizer in the description of the video, and then from there, like, you know, add it and realize there was an updated randomizer, I would not be here. I would not be doing this right now. So,
We are doing this.
Great Sword is in there, and also we'll be able to see what's. Okay, I don't need to go through Levitain Room because Death is just hanging out in a soul container.
Nice.
Oh god. Okay, we got out of there. Still don't have Giant Bat, and still don't have...
Time for top floor.
Yeah.
I mean, I've found pieces of the Trinity. I have found Skula underneath Dracula's stairs before.
Yeah. Which piece was that was hanging out in the room right freaking next to Graham? Giant Bat or something? In our first race? It was literally one of those.
Yeah, like they'll do that to you.
Yeah.
That's a legal location.
I'm gonna do Forbidden Area because it's right next to this warp point, and also
Fair.
with Hippogriff. If I didn't have Hippogriff, I wouldn't do this because
Wait, Hippogriff also lets you plumb the, I guess, 3 other things in the approach room.
Yeah, Sherman Ring, Caligbold, and a melon. I can't touch the melon. And a high mind up. Okay. So let's... Unmelonable.
Salad bowl is good to have, though.
Yes.
Julius, known salad hater. High mind up, good. Good to have in the later boss fights.
Yep. All right. Now, the kind of funny thing about this area, Forbidden Area, is how few items there are in it.
Yeah, there's like the breakable wall for the clave. There's the long walk to the Joyeuse. And that's like kind of it.
Yeah, like I didn't realize it until like I was, playing this, and I had said something like, the Trinity could be hanging out in Forbidden Area, and somebody in the chat's like, well, it actually can't. And it's like, wait, what? It's like, no, there's only 2 items in there. It's like, oh, I guess it cannot.
Guess so.
Technically, there's this 3rd one over here, at least I can pick up, but I know what this is.
Yeah.
Oh,
usually I just try and like hit that for the save point and get your health back.
I don't have a way to get through there, though.
Oh, right, you can't blaze it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
You can't blaze it.
I just have to keep eating, like, beef curry, which is fine.
Yeah. The boot gang. What a good knuckle tap sword.
Alright, let's go pick up Flame Selesh. That'll be fine. Killer Fish, still one of my favorites. Mostly for that one room. I'm a big fan of that one room that has a Killer Fish.
Killer fish room.
Oh, Silver plate. Okay, that's meh.
That's that no pump around.
Yeah. Now we have to make the long walk.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's more of a long sprint with your
Right.
doing that corridor with the mudmen and the 2 flame demons at either end is a little dicier without freaking Black Panther.
Right. Alright. And in the room, we got a potato pancake.
Okay, that's worth it though, and let me explain why.
And a mimic.
It's the most powerful gem.
I didn't want to open that.
You didn't want that.
I didn't mean it. I really did not mean it, Rippers.
But haven't you heard? It doesn't matter what the author's intent was.
Oh no! The death of the author, as the author accidentally opens the box full of...
Soon will become the death of the player character.
Oh, jeez.
Emotes are banned except for good ones.
Oh, in
That's
mine...
basically how it goes.
In mine, I have very limited, like, bans on the emotes. Don't worry about it.
Don't be bad at emotes, though. I'll know if you're bad at emotes.
Yep. That's... that's basically it, Betamax hipster. There are a couple that, like, just show up as asterisks because, like, the 20th time I saw, you know, the like, 100th time you've seen a Kappa face, like, come on. But...
Whereas instead of making them turn into asterisks, I just like aggressively and quietly ban people who do it too much without even saying why. I'm just like, no, if you're out. I'm not helpful. I just like banning people.
Top floor. There's a lot of items. There's a lot of items in top floor.
Oh my god. I always forget the one that the final guard is guarding, and normally it's the Satan ring.
Yeah.
I have lost enough runs to that item that I no longer forget that item. Yeah, that's a little bit. I mean, I don't do it in, like, other people's streams. I'm not gonna, like, do it if I'm just a mod, but in my own place, I'm like... Also, if I say, hey, knock it off,
Yeah.
that's a warning, right?
Yeah, that sort of thing counts as it.
That's basically
Yeah,
a
oh,
warning.
that's true. The power of money.
Of money.
Alright, so top floor. So top floor,
Top floor rules and has amazing music.
I like everything about it except for the fact that Final Guard exists. That's it.
Final Guard is basically the thing that takes too long, and that's why it's like mid-boss length fight, whereas everything else is like you can trade hits.
Ooh,
I guess.
the rune ring.
Ah, Rune Ring's nice.
Let's bypass
I'm a fan of
Stolas.
Rune Ring.
Just trying to get the warp point later. I like that the warp points in this game kind of form a circle.
Yeah, and once I realized that, and that right was always clockwise and left was always counterclockwise, I got a lot faster at using the warps.
Yeah. Alright.
Stolas is also one of the greatest enemies in the game. Let's just take a moment to appreciate Stolas.
Stolas.
Big owl.
Mm-hmm.
Big owl that walks.
Alright, let's head upstairs first. We'll hit the save point and we'll kind of investigate the upper items, because there's a good chunk of them up here, like where Hippogriff is, where Caligbolg is.
Yeah.
How do you get the 3 souls in this version? Are they still on pedestals? Yes, they are still on pedestals.
Which, in this mode, kind of means that a soul being in a pedestal is kind of a tip-off.
Right, like, Manticore we got twice in pedestals, so it's like, wait a minute. Ooh,
yeah, that's kind of intense. So, but on the other hand, it means, like, now this kind of makes Oops a little spicier.
Oh, God.
And I want to see what happens to the books. Like, is it like Oops but also books? Or do you have to, like, farm for the books? And that's kind of nasty? Like, what's the deal here?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We got upstairs, and up here we've got blocking mail.
Oh,
hello. I don't think I can take damage while wearing the blocking mail.
You just block.
Alright, let's
I hit you well, I blocked.
Okay, what other items do I have to grab up here? So I grabbed the hidden item in the upstairs. Oh, no, hold on. There's one more item up by Graham. Let's quick grab that before.
Yep. Yeah, over to the right. Next to Oops All Souls basically means that all, like, placed items are gonna be soul petals.
Freaking Ancient Book 3 right up here.
There you go. What's in the book?
A man-like figure built from the body. Flesh golem?
Could be flesh golem. I mean, again, check, like, go kill a flesh golem and check the bestiary.
Yeah, shit, where's a flesh golem?
In the,
Waterfall room, yeah.
Which is a bit of a schlep, admittedly.
Eh, let's just try out that. I'm just going to, like, guess that the guess of Flesh Golem is correct.
There you go.
I mean, if it isn't, like, we know, like, you know. Graham has different dialogue at the end of Form 2. So we want Winged Skeleton, Manticore, Flesh Golem. And that is
It could also be, ooh, yeah, people are guessing other golems.
No, I do not want you to just check the wiki. That is, like, the opposite of what I would ever want anybody to do. How's Caligbolg in this fight? Bad?
Probably lousy.
Yeah, probably bad. Let's see. 52. I think I can just do better than 52. Let's... How's Durandal? 36. Actually, 52 might be actually, like, what I've got.
There you go. Salad's still pretty strong. Probably helps that Caligbolg has a suspicious hitbox to it.
Wait, I have Ascalon. What the hell? I don't like Ascalon, though. Let's just go Caligbolg.
Yeah, I'd rather have a forward sword than an overhead sword for this one, probably, unless it's a really good overhead sword.
Yeah.
Ascalon also being a heavy weapon is a little awkward.
Yeah.
I guess you just, like, backdash more aggressively. It's so much damage, though. It's such a strong weapon.
Yeah. Okay, no, Caligbolg seems quite good. Like, is doing decent, throwing up decent numbers. I really like that it's the books. That's just such a cool change, randomizing those souls. I guess it means you're not guaranteed to have succubus anymore.
Yeah, which actually is kind of a nice thing to have in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
They're just like the closest thing you have to health regeneration over time in this game.
Yeah, because like Allura Un is like really poor health regeneration.
Right.
Alright, well, let's pick you off with the power that is the winged skeleton one. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I defend.
Yeah, also winged skeleton is very low power. Because it's cheap. Those powers.
Those powers.
Ooh, I don't have. Oh god, I don't have skeleton blaze or bat. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, does that dialogue mean that you did it right?
I think yeah, it would, like, there would be a different dialogue there that isn't saying I have the power of Dracula. Yeah, maybe this is a form that's better for Ascalon, but yeah, without Giant Bat or Skeleton Blaze, repositioning in this fight is very difficult and can cause you some.
But I guess if now that Giant Bat's not in the Trinity, it's just not required.
Yeah. Wow. Just take that on the face. Hey, blocking mail. Thank you.
Thanks, blocking mail.
Yeah, Giant Bat isn't required for anything, is it? Like, in the sense of, like, that
I
Hippogriff.
mean, not
couldn't
if we're
do.
willing to give you Hippogriff. Because it's like...
I've made a
there's
mistake.
little, like, there's a notch you can only get into with Giant Bat where there's a nice item.
That's true. Alright. Then we get... yep, so it was Flesh Golem.
There you go.
And back here, another Potato Pancake and the Armor of Water.
There you go. Telling you, Potato Pancake.
Does every 2D Castlevania post-Soten have bad endings? Well, you don't even...
Circle of the Moon does not.
Yeah, Circle of the Moon's just one. Also, like, you don't even need to say post-Soten there, because, like, you know, Soten also has the, you know, you kill Richter and... Geez, is that the only one?
So, just going through. So then we have, Harmony of Dissonance, which I believe does have a bad ending. Definitely both Sorrow games do.
Yep, Order of Ecclesia does, Portrait of Ruin does.
Portrait of Ruin has, yeah, Order of Ecclesia, yeah. And then, like, the Lords of Shadow games don't exist. They're not canon.
If they did, they only have one ending. At least Lords of Shadow 1.
Yeah, they don't exist though. I guess, like, other than that, there's been, like, Adventure Rebirth, but that's a remake, so I think that gets a pass as counting as a new game.
Right. Alright, let's buy some tasty meat.
How many of despair is you just, like, tricked your friends into playing for 4 hours and you didn't get your drops? Yeah.
That's the bad end in Harmony of Despair. It's just being disappointed by the slot machine that is that game. Adventure Rebirth is hard as shit. I believe it.
Alright, I have backstep, so that to me means that, like, Julius is an easier fight.
You have Kalimbolg backstep and like usable healing items.
Yeah, like,
So I feel like that plus the skill that you have previously demonstrated means that you got this fight.
yeah. Still not a gimme, though. Julius is never yeah, I've got the setup, therefore...
I mean, you still gotta play correctly.
Right.
But I have seen you play correctly, as I guess.
Right. Now, there's... Also, we get to meet see our friend Kicker Skeleton.
I love Kicker Skeleton.
Ah, Kicker Skeleton had the power of bat. Alright, the button, soul sets. We want Legion, Black Panther, and Dead Crusader. Okay. Thanks, Blocking Mail, for forgiving me using a really bad move. Blocking Mail just forgives you for messing up. God, Kalimbolg is just the sword you want for this fight. The Julius fight music is Heart of Fire, not Vampire Killer. It's a track that is very rarely used. It's a really good track.
Okay, so let me tell you about Julius's theme. It's actually like three different songs just sort of taped to each other. So it actually starts off as Don't Wait Until Night.
Yeah.
And then turns into Heart of Fire, which I started out not liking, but I have grown to appreciate Heart of Fire. And then it's just like some other track in there that I always forget.
But yeah, Don't Wait Until... Yeah, I remember those two.
Whereas Don't Wait Until Night is just this independently, completely excellent track. Oh my god, now let's just... I remember, like, getting into a really long and great, and I mean that in a sincere way, Twitter discussion a while back where someone was just like, post your top 3 Castlevania songs. And so, but instead of people, like, arguing and calling other people idiots, it was everyone just sort of, like, thanking each other for bringing attention to, like, underappreciated Castlevania songs, and so it was great.
Julius? Okay.
Julius, you okay, Julius?
Julius... He keeps doing the sidestep, and it's like, I hit you anyway.
Yeah, he does that a lot in Phase 2, especially because in Phase 2 he has the cornering rule.
Yeah.
That I don't think he has in Phase 1.
Also, he loses... He no longer gets staggered in Phase 2.
Yeah, he's mad.
But yeah, the, However, the thing with the like, sidestep, the invincibility, is that there is a... If Julius decides to spam it, there is, like, if you just go sword in his body as he appears, he'll take that hit.
Yeah, you can meaty him out of that. So it's like even that is it's still
Like those
certainly
those
a
two
little
hits
irritating.
specifically, like right there. So like when he's going invincible, that's not just like I'm invincible and not gonna take the hit anymore.
Especially with something that has a decent amount of active frames like the Khaled Volg.
Yeah.
Oh man, and the castle is like crumbling in the background.
Yes.
And I never even noticed that.
It
I'm
actually
trying to not get killed.
it actually starts crumbling during the item crush.
Yo, that's fucking rad. And he was like, "Oh, super move! I don't care. I will break this fucking house."
Yeah. That's when it starts it starts getting more crumbly.
So like, is this Julius fight the first vampire hunter fight in the game like, because what does Nathan fight you with in Circle?
Oh, frick.
Well, I guess you fight Richter, and so that's really the first Belmont fight.
Yeah, you fight Richter and Soden.
So maybe what we need to think of is just like Belmont fights as a thing. Yeah, you're allowed to pick which one is Awake.
I believe that's the opening Circle of the Moon music.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
God, Circle. Whereas I really like the Circle of the Moon version of Aquarius. Yeah, Pitch Black Intrusion definitely rules. Ebony Wings, that's got to be Order of Ecclesia, right? It's like, you know, you said the Harmony of Despair remix, but
Yeah, but yeah, there's the Richter fight in Portrait. That's also
yeah. I think we can count the Three Heroes fight as part of our like overall analysis.
yeah, like
Was my big track from Order of Ecclesia is definitely Sorrow's Distortion. I freaking love that. And also someone did a really good accordion cover of it.
ooh, which one?
No.
Which one's that one?
That's Albus's theme.
Oh, okay, yep.
And it fucking rules.
Come on, there we go.
Italian frog band Goblin.
So yeah, this is Chaotic Realm. We just zip through it because, you know, I know the way through it. It's not really that much of a maze. Like there's most of the side areas are just like you go one room and it's like, oh, there's nothing here. So, and a lot of these areas are places you've been. This is the first room in the arena, for instance. This is a room in top floor that generally has a final guard. And then like this is the last room here. Oh dear. There we go. Alright.
Oh yeah, Pokey Captain. That version of Ebony Wings is legit. I just gave that like a 10-second listen. It was like, yeah, yeah. But it was like I was like the Twitter discussion that happened. It was great because like people be like, oh, I like this because the song really does this, and like no one said like, oh, you're an idiot. Why would you like that? It was like, oh, okay, that's neat. That's neat that you like. And so, oh, it was so great. It was just this really positive experience of everyone talking about Castlevania songs. Castlevania has such nice music. Let's forget all about Konami because they abandoned us and we don't need to remember them, but still just steal their music for everything.
I didn't get
Also,
hit by
yeah,
that.
I guess enjoy doing this without like Succubus Soul.
I didn't get hit by that somehow. Okay, whatever. I got past the hard part, which is the rush. I don't... Basically, unless I'm being a gigantic fool, the Hedrons can't touch me.
I love getting touched by Hedrons.
I like touching Hedrons. I don't like being touched by Hedrons. I love batting Hedrons away. I wish it...
Yeah.
Actually, I like kicker skeleton Hedrons. That's even funnier.
What if we invent just some kind of desk toy that just like waves Hedrons around for you to bat at, like a cat toy, but it's a Hedron. It's a cat toy for wizards.
Hedrons. So yeah,
Hedrons.
this one is just MP draining, so it's actually not like a real threat.
It's more irritating than dangerous.
All right. Ooh, no. Again, no skeleton blaze. That matters in this fight.
Yeah, that's actually kind of brutal. I guess, enjoy backdash dodging.
Yeah. Also, no. What do I got for Valkyrie's probably my most effective actual. Yeah, that's not actually more effective than anything else. I can't get, like, the double tap on Valkyrie. So, Chaos is a... Oh, God, alright. I'm taking, what, 3 hits here?
Brutal.
Ooh, I guarded against the third of those. Yeah, Chaos is basically, like, 4 moving parts. These tiny orbs... Oh, taking an orb hit. Tiny orbs, the eyes, the middle orb, and the snake. Snake can make big orb. Snake can also just hit you. Snake is the part of this fight that's most likely to just deal damage to you sometimes.
Snake can just sort of get you. Right? Like that. It's like, bam, Snake! I'm active! I have active frames!
Right, and sometimes you'll see Snake coming and it's like, well, where's Snake going? And it's like, I don't actually know.
Walking mail already, like, saving you hundreds of hit points on car insurance.
Yep. Oh, I'm taking this hit. Let's use a tasty meat. Ooh, I should put on Dead Crusader, too. Whoops.
Oh, dang, what'd you have on?
Skula, because I needed it earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that thing I said about having to equip Skula.
Dead Crusader. It's endgame viable. 16 points of con is no freaking joke.
Yeah.
That adds up. That adds up real fucking quick.
You can kill the tiny orbs. It's number of hits. Eyes deal damage on contact, but it's minimal damage. If you touch an orb, you have a delayed explosion that hits you, which usually knocks you into some other element, causing you to take, like, 2 or 3 hits. That's the real... The tiny orbs are actually, in my eyes, the most dangerous element of this fight. Right there, like, I just took 2 hits because of a tiny orb, like... If anything's just gonna kill you from nowhere, it's because you touched a tiny orb. Red Minotaur is really good in this fight. If we're talking about just any old soul, Red Minotaur has the power of hitting all these points at the same time.
Yeah. For a decent amount of damage.
The power of Ascalon in this fight is the fact that if you're standing still in the center, just standing, you hit the orb.
Yeah, not having to move for that is nice.
Medusa Head is another element that's super helpful in this for hitting the eyes in the top left and right corner. Oop! So that was 5 hits in a row there.
Fucking yikes. Orbs? The potato pancake.
Yeah. Oh.
Just pancake out of there. You're good.
Yeah, this is just Chaos is the name of this boss, so no, this isn't... This isn't like anything. The 2 bosses in the Sorrow games
You're the
are...
winner, you did it!
Whew.
You did your first run with a mixed up ritual.
I like the mixed up ritual. I like the... I like... Okay, I want to see if in later like in subsequent ones, if it ends up being like Manticore again, where it's like, I can tell that this is the blue soul because I've gotten it 3 times in this, something like that.
Which, of course, immediately makes me want to do this with Oops.
Right. God, Oops with this, like, do you have to farm books? You have to figure out where the books are. Can you just buy the books? I don't know. I don't actually know if Hammer has the books in inventory. I can't... I'm not certain about that one. Yeah, the boss in Dawn is humanoid-shaped. Isn't Dawn's boss supposed to just be, like, Legion or something like that, but, like, as a big old thing? Well, the books are, like, 100 gold anyway. They're, like, cheap. I don't know. Oops All Souls sounds interesting. An amalgamation of demons. Okay. Well, that was good. That was interesting and fun with like getting the books. All right. So my plan for after this, I am going to I set up and I'm going to go ahead and do an older randomizer. That's been a while since we've touched. Specifically, I'm in the mood for a Super Metroid randomizer, so I haven't done one of those in a while now, so gonna quick pull that up and run through Zeebs. Don't I need to like eat or move? I'm going to do that. I am going to take a break and do that. Yes. So, I'm going to go ahead and take the stream down for just a little bit here, and we're going to go ahead and I'll be back with Super Metroid. Thank you for joining on this, Medibot. This has been excellent.
I was Aria Randomizer, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I think I am going to duck out. It's getting close to my bedtime.
alright. Well, thank you for joining.
Good luck on Zeebs.
Alright. Thank you.